Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty big and pretty snazzy news going on, where today there actually was an official announcement in regards to a brand new PlayStation Studio that has now been officially bought, acquired, and, well, basically gotten. As you guys know, we've actually been kind of like the big, I guess, 2022 drama slash history slash fun stuff slash whatever words you want to go in place when it comes to a lot of these acquisitions, when it comes to these big companies. So I think the Xbox acquisitions, the Bungie acquisitions, and everything else when it comes to Sony and Microsoft. But this one's a little bit of an intriguing one because this one, funny enough, has never even developed and made a game so far. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to be a good company or something we're not going to be closely looking at, because it also kind of comes from a lot of big studio heads that have done other various big projects that have kind of proven their merit and worth. So we have a lot of stuff to go talk about. We're going to go over the official PlayStation announcement. We're going to go talk about like what they're kind of planning on doing, what games they're even making, and overall, I'm kind of a little bit excited too, because it's always cool to see more gaming news and acquisitions. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well down below, and the Twitter giveaway down below as well, and that Webull and Coinbase if you just want to sign up and get some free affiliate money, easy peasy. And let's go and dive in the video itself. So, in case you guys have not heard, this is actually in regards to Haven Entertainment Studios. It has now just been officially the 18th studio to go and join the PlayStation Studio family. So it's kind of an intriguing thing to kind of go talk about over here, because I do believe the initial take was they made this as of like literally last year. I literally think Haven Studios is like a very, very big kind of conglomerate of a lot of really old school games where people have made other various like big games you guys probably already heard of. I do believe as well, this was kind of in regards of like, also was kind of like tied in with Ubisoft Toronto, Motive Studios, and also apparently was one of the big people behind the massive hit game Assassin's Creed. And they ended up making this studio in 2021 and also they, at the initial stage when they first made the studio itself, they also had an investment from Sony in general. So it's kind of like one of those things where they have a lot of close network ties, a lot of good business ties, especially with Sony. And when they first made the studio, it's kind of throwing them a bone, being like, hey, we're not really unproven, but we've made some really good games in the past. We go throw us a few $1 million to make sure the first 1 or 2 years is going pretty good. And apparently ever since then, it has been going apparently very, very good, considering as of now, with no games literally being made as of this second. I mean, they're making it itself, but there's more so like produced and actually sold. They have actually now joined PlayStation. So very intriguing to go and see this too as well, because they're trying their best to go in like their kind of mission statement's always kind of cool. It's to create worlds where players can escape, have fun, express themselves, and find community. But it's also a little bit more of an intriguing thing too before we go over the official PlayStation announcement, because they actually do have a brand new IP. And I think that's probably what PlayStation themselves are trying their best to go and buy and get into. Where for them, they're trying their best to go push into these live action, live ever-changing games. Think Bungie, or think games like Fortnite, where they're constantly changing. People are constantly coming back. Or even as well, Assassin's Creed, which has promoted in their next upcoming game wants to be just more of an ever-changing, ongoing world with DLCs and changes. Same with GTA 2 as well for the future games and future of online. So it's very cool to go and see this, because even though it is an unproven IP in terms of the company, it is also a proven IP in regards to all the notoriety and other games the company and game developing studios have actually worked with. And as of right now, I do believe it has over 60 employees, and the overall basically is just kind of cool because they're in big collaboration with PlayStation, trying to make sure that they're all going to go over here. The idea for the game too as well is a new live service experience for PlayStation built upon a systemic and evolving world focused on delivering freedom, thrill, and playfulness, which I'm very kind of curious too, because they are and keep on having and claiming this as a AAA game experience. So at least we do know there's a lot of cool games in the horizon that are being worked on with brand new IPs as well. So with all that, so you guys kind of know like what Haven Studios is, what they're trying to push for, and what to expect in the future, let's now go and address up the potential, I don't say potential, just normal PlayStation blog over here. So as I mentioned, this was officially confirmed only just a few hours ago, so it's kind of somewhat more on the breaking news side. So this is from the official PlayStation blog, welcoming Haven Studios to the PlayStation Studios family. And as I mentioned, this is actually their 18th total in-house now studio as of right now. So I'm sure there's going to be more coming as time goes on. This is the Montreal-based studio's first new IP for PlayStation is a AAA multiplayer experience, which I told you guys there before. Well, officially over here from Herman Holst, the head of PlayStation Studios. Today, I'm delighted to announce that Haven Studios is officially joining PlayStation Studios. Jade Raymond brings a wealth of experience from her industry achievements and infectious passion for creating games. And the leadership team at Haven is an equally impressive group of industry veterans who have collaborated on some of the biggest and most beloved games and franchises that many of us still enjoy. So like I said, there's just been a lot of big backing. It's kind of like sometimes we'll see like a really big studio, think like maybe like an Acquisition or whatever, and then sometimes all like the best people don't agree with the leadership, don't agree with the qualities, don't enjoy the games, have cooler ideas, and they're like, hey, yo, Jim, I've been working with you, buddy, for 10 years. I kind of want to make my own gig. You want to join? And if there's someone who's been proven or has worked really well or they're really good managers or have the funding, say for PlayStation throwing in their investment money, a lot of folks at the coffee cooler are just like, well, sure, why not? You give them the same pay, more pay, chance, maybe have startup, have stock, etc., have potential for buyouts, whatever it is. You want to know what? Like, Jim, I like your style. Let's go and do it. So that's kind of what happens for a lot of these big gaming studios as of now, and it kind of came for this one for Haven. We began working with Jade and her team in 2021 when they were on the brink of announcing the formation of Haven Studios. From the first pitch, we were inspired by Haven's vision for creating a modern multiplayer experience that brings gamers together in positive and meaningful ways. We were confident in the creative and technical expertise to deliver on such an ambitious project, and we were thrilled to invest in their journey developing a new original IP for PlayStation. So it's kind of cool. So when it first of all comes to this, it does kind of seem like for them initially, they wanted to go and think big. They wanted to start off big. And it's kind of cool because PlayStation, first and foremost, had faith in them. And they're like, yep, we've worked with you before. We know your value. We know your worth. We'll give you some money, make something cool for us. You kind of have the freedom. And we've also seen similar stuff too when it comes to say like Kojima, where it's like, hey, I want to make Death Stranding. And then guess what? At the end of the day, they made it. Like they're like, you can make whatever weird game you want. Just make sure it's gonna be good. Make sure it's something we're proud of. And that's what? Then we have some cool, unique games. So this is kind of like the idea of just general for PlayStation that I enjoy because they have faith in their creators. They have faith in their developers. And sometimes that's what you need to have something brand new in the whole gaming spirit. So they've also stated we've had a privilege of working closely with Haven this past year. As you guys have mentioned before, they had an initial investment into them and have unimpressed by the studio's growth and progress. So now practically on the anniversary of when we made our partnership official, it's especially exciting to formally welcome them to the PlayStation family. We can't wait to see what the future holds for Haven Studios. Welcome to PlayStation Studios, Haven. 1 year ago this month, we embarked on a journey to start Haven Studios with a small team and big ambitions. Our goal was to build a studio where we can make the kind of games we've always wanted to create and games we've longed to play. We've made amazing progress in a short time thanks to our talented, passionate team and their exceptional contributions. We establish a culture at Haven grounded in kindness, adaptability, and courage that unlocks creativity. Our first new IPs for PlayStation is on track to deliver a AAA multiplayer experience with a vision to build a systemic and evolving world focused on freedom, thrill, and playfulness that will keep players entertained and engaged for years. So once again, think like the ever-evolving games, think like Fortnite, and it kind of goes and fits the scheme of PlayStation's ever-evolving live service platform. Today, the Haven team begins a new phase of our journey as part of the PlayStation Studios family. Working with Herman, Connie Booth, and the team at PlayStation over the past year has been a career highlight. Sony Interactive Entertainment is a supportive partner that truly understands the creative process and what it takes to make a blockbuster AAA game. They have empowered and encouraged us to bring our bold vision to life and make our dreams come true, and we could not be more thrilled about this opportunity to strengthen our partnership. As a Sony Interactive first-party studio, we will have the opportunity to collaborate with some of the world's most renowned development teams, including studios like Guerrilla, so think Horizon, Naughty Dog, Last of Us, Media Molecule, and Insomniac Games, the creators of games that have inspired us as players and developers for years. We're excited to learn from those world-class studios, as well as the exceptional central creative, technology, and marketing teams whose expertise will enable us to deliver even better games to players. To our Haven team, a huge thank you to you. It's been one of the most rewarding years of my career, and to the players out there, we can't wait to share more. We're just at the beginning of what is sure to become a wondrous adventure that will span generations. So a very nice, well-worded message, basically thanking the team, thanking all of us for watching it, and I can't wait to go and see what they end up making in the future. Now, as of right now, I don't think there's been too many teasers or other trailers mixed on out, but this is also something that's been in development for a while, and it probably has been planned out for a while, and at the same time, long-term, when it comes to these big games, like I keep saying, like think of Fortnite, GTA, Assassin's Creed, any Apex, Warzone, whatever it is, all that type of stuff together, gaming-wise, is cool. I love that as the future of like an ever-evolving game where you can come back to it every few months whenever something kind of piques your interest. So a lot of cool stuff to go talk about over here. I think it's cool. We may go and dive in this in a separate video too, as well, a bit more in the in-depth, especially in the live service aspect of it, but kind of give me your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, linked down below. Sign up for Weeble, sign up for Coinbase, sign up for all that good stuff, and the Twitter giveaway down below. And we'll see you guys up in the next video itself, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching.